I'm going to show you how to open up a Thai coconut. No, just kidding. But it is good. I'm actually going to show you the mathematical formula to hit any income goal that you want using my formula. So let's get into it. Hey, so this video is going to be quite short. I just want to show you the math behind the numbers for what kind of income you can have when you're selling custom merch on Facebook, how much traffic you need, how much you need to spend, how much you need to invest, and what you can expect after 30, 40, 60 days of running this business. So let me show you, if you wanted to earn $5 grand a month, if you want to earn 10 grand a month, I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that. So let's scroll down right here. I made a little math formula. Basically, if you want to do 50 sales a day, or if you're going to hit 50 sales a day, which I believe anybody can do, 50 sales a day with custom merch is actually not very hard. You can manage. You don't need any VAs. You don't need any employees. You don't need anything to hit 50. You can manage an entire store yourself, part-time. It's when you start getting over 100 orders a day that you start needing to hire people to automate things. But I think anybody can reach 50 sales a day. It's very possible. So in order to hit 50 sales a day, what do you need, and what does that equal in income level? Well, according to my formula, according to my history of everything I've done, this is basically what you're going to expect. You're going to need to test 15 niches per month, which means every time you test a niche, you need 5 designs. That's my formula. You test a niche, you have 5 designs for that niche, and one of those 5, if you did your design research correctly, will pass or get close to passing your PPE test. The PPE test is the test we run with Facebook ads to tell you whether a design is likely to sell. It's not going to sell with post-page engagement ads on Facebook, but it's going to tell you if it's likely to sell. Then we take those numbers and we move on to WC. But we have a whole nother video about that. Go check it out. It says My Proven Formula. There's actually 2 videos, one called condensed version and one called long version, because I can ramble and go on for like 45 minutes in the long version. So what you have is you're going to test 15 times 5 designs each, which is 75 designs. So how much it costs for 75 designs? You're going to find designers you're going to make an agreement with. You can say, I'm going to guarantee you 75 designs. If you give me a rate of $15, they're going to be more than likely to accept that offer. It's guaranteed work. You're going to spend about $1,000, $1.1 thousand USD investment. Sounds like a lot. You're not obviously going to spend 75 designs up front. You're going to go do it as you go along. So you're not even going to notice that you spent $1,000. But this is kind of like what you can expect. So of these 15, so you test 15 niches, about 15 to 20% of those are going to pass. That means you set those up on WC. When you set those up on our WC conversion ads, only 15 to 20% of those 15 are going to start selling consistently. There is about 80%, even though they passed a PPE test, 80% that are not going to sell. They just maybe sell 1 or 2 and then they're going to die off. It's part of the game. It's part of the numbers. So you have your 2 or 3 designs at the end of the 30 days. So you test 15 niches in a month. At the end of the 30 days, you got 2 or 3 winning designs. Doesn't seem like a lot, but what's going to happen is these 2 or 3 will sell for a month or 2 or more, depending on the trend, what the design's about, the time of the year, how strong the design is, how passionate. There's a million different variables. But expect about 4 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks minimum for these winning ones to sell. And then you can relaunch them with new ad creative, and you can make them extended. And I'll make more videos about that. But expect 2 to 3 designs selling about 15 to 25 units a day. Very conservative numbers. Hence, we already got rid of 80%. We tested, if you really think about it, 3 designs selling out of 75 designs is actually way worse than 15%. But I'm taking this number 15% off of the actual niches, because maybe you have 5 similar designs for a niche. So you want to make sure that your design creative is actually not all the same. You want to hit the niche from different angles, like a design about grandmothers and then a design about grandmothers who knit or something like that. Or if you're going to do a knitting design, maybe different angles, like a skull with a grandmother that likes skulls, that's knitting, or a grandma that scuba dives and knits. So you kind of have different angles of the knitting niche, different designs that hit that. So you don't know what's going to sell. That's why you kind of test. That's why I recommend do 5 designs per niche. So let's move on. I'm rambling again. We have you're going to have, like I said, 15 to 25 units a day per these 3 designs. So you're going to do about 40 to 50 sales a day. So in a month, if you do this, in about a month, you can have 40 to 50 sales a day, and that will last about a month or more. So what does that equal to? From my experience, after your testing, after ad expense, after your creative, after your cost of goods, you're gonna make about $5 profit. Doesn't seem like a lot. It can be more too. Depends on how good the design is. But I'm estimating that this $5 is, if you have a $30 product and it costs $10 to cost of goods sold, right? And then it costs $15 to make a sale, ad cost. You have $5 left. That's the general numbers of where you are getting this $5 profit from. So you're gonna have 40, 50 sales a day and $5 profit, $200 to $250 profit per day, $6,000 to $7,000 a month for 1 month of work. So if you follow the formula, you follow the system, that's actually a pretty good return, and anybody could hit these numbers. Now, to stay consistent at these numbers, I mean, realistically, you wouldn't ever be consistent at $50 sales a day. If you continue the system, you're going to compound. So these two to three winners, right, this month, if you continue the process next month, maybe you only have 1 or 2 of these continue to sell, but then the next month you got 2 or 3 new ones. So now you have 5 designs all selling maybe 15 total on average times 5. So now you're selling 60 or 75 designs. So 60 to 75 designs. Orders a day instead of 40 to 50, and then you times that by your $5 profit, and now you're making a lot more. You're making like close to 400 something a day. So they compound. So month after month, if you keep the machine going, you keep putting new designs in, keep testing new things, you're going to have compounded growth, and that is how you hit these numbers up here, which is, yes, you probably need to test 30 niches a month here to do 100 sales a day, but then if you continue this, you test 30 niches a day, then you can hit these 300 sales per day or 30 niches a month. You continue that, you're going to hit your 300 sales a month because you have your new niches you're testing plus the compounded past winners, and everything just starts growing. And then you're going to probably need some staff and some additional expenses so you're not managing everything. But I just wanted to show you some actual mathematical proof of like what's the numbers behind the formula, and what do you expect to make and all that kind of stuff. So I really hope this helps. I'm going to finish my coconut right here, and I'm going to see you in the next video.